Election season is in full swing. Over the past week, early voters for Coconino County have been receiving their ballots in the mail. With such specific jargon on ballots, it may be hard for some voters to understand what each proposition says.
To help with this, the Coconino Election Center is sending out sample ballots ahead of the election deadline for early votes.
This Friday, registered voters will receive a lengthy letter in the mail, a detailed sample ballot ahead of the November election.
This is the largest ballot our voters will ever see in the history of Coconino County's elections history. It is 19 inches. On average, our voters are making 34 choices.
The sample ballot will be sent out so voters have all the information they need to decide who and what to vote for. Hopefully, this will help shorten the lines on November 5th.
It is a large ballot. It is taking about 30 minutes for our voters on average to vote, so that is just going to cause lines.
Juszczyk says the election center does not have an estimation for wait times on November 5th, but anticipates a large turnout.
We are expecting an 80% turnout for this election on November 5th. Our voters tend to have an 80-20 split for early voting, so about 80% of our voters vote early and about 20 of them arrive on election day.
The ballot itself is record-breaking.
It's just the record number of propositions that our voters are seeing, so there are 13 state propositions and 1 county proposition for all of our voters. So at least 14 propositions, so it's a lot of text to read.
Juszczyk says voters don't have to vote on every proposition, and they're allowed to bring these sample ballots to polling places when they vote.